What do you think you are?
Yeah, I'm going through a lot of changes in my life. Sorry, but
What, menopause?
yeah.
You're not meaning and malicious.
I was born in the fuck yourself. As far as that mentally handicapped strength, I do not want to. I don't want to mess with that.
You're allowed to be offended by anything you want, but keep it to your fucking self.
Yeah. Yeah. This is great. It is priceless because this is real. And it is what it is.
He's the fucking worst. He's the absolute fucking worst.
Rocky, would you run for Miss America?
Absolutely.
But seriously, why couldn't you? You know, maybe a little shape on the bicep.
Yeah, again, if I do like 20 push-ups right now, I'll come up and have a nice little time.
I don't want to play this game. It's disgusting.
That is the point.
Yeah, but why does it always have to be like some kind of like family member or some kind of like old grandma?
You're fucking crazy. If I could do whatever I want, I would pummel them within a minute of their lives. Don't get me wrong, I wouldn't hesitate to beat them fucking senseless.
Yeah, maybe cut off a few fingers, cut off their dick.
Murder them? I'm not a murderer. Oh my god. This is what I'm working with, people. John, where are you, pal?
I'll be in there soon.
This is fucking priceless.
Forever. My goodness.
Understand handicap strength, right? And that is a factor that you know nothing about. Alright, I'm done. Yeah, show's over. That's it.
Who gives a shit? Why do you fucking do these things?
Shut the fuck up.
There we go. Fixed it. Fixed it. It's fixed. I don't like it. And now it's fixed. But you were saying, you know, I don't think you should kill any of the pandas, especially the handicapped ones. I think we should bring them into zoos and try to nurture them and, you know, bring them back to health. Why would you want to just kill the pandas, Rich? The fuck is that about?
Tiger meat.
I mean, it's just, you know,
Tiger meat.
Pandas seem like sweet animals. You know, I got nothing against them, but apparently you
know
have
how
some.
expensive it is to feed a tiger? You don't. You never raised a tiger.
The
So
pandas
that,
are-
you're talking about stuff you know nothing about again.
They're mythical creatures.
Yeah, in
they're-
China.
they're magical.
Not over here.
They're magical.
In China they are.
But you was like specifically
America.
honing in on the handicapped ones, which was odd.
Well, if
Yeah.
they have a little gimp,
Awful.
Boom.
Just out of here.
That's
Just
it.
In the herd, even
it,
with
man.
pandas.
yeah.
I don't think I feel the same way.
Well,
I'm
know.
pro panda.
You feel the way you feel.
I
and
guess that's where our fork. That's where our road forks.
That's it.
Is on the panda debate.
That's it.
I'm pro panda. You just want them dead.
That's it.
What's up, Frankie? Hi, Aunt Cindy. Doug Fox, Josh Anderson. Hello to everybody that is tuning in out there on this lovely Tuesday evening. Yeah, so, you know, other than Richie's Panda hate, how's everybody doing out there? Hope everyone's having a good week. We got, what's that?
Nothing. My fans.
Unfiltered marriage. As of right now, there is no comeback on the horizon as we foresee it, unfortunately, for you folks that are fans of Unfiltered Marriage.
Yeah, so go fuck yourself.
Oh, man, no, there's no reason to say that. I mean, you can enjoy Super Ugly. You know, I
Yeah.
know we don't have a huge set of knockers for you to stare at, but, you know.
Yeah, John's not here to take his shirt off.
Take that, Johnny. That's what you get for not showing up again.
Yeah, you fuck.
What a jerk. He even said to me, you know what his response was today?
What?
Very good possibility.
He said, "Oh yeah, I'll see you."
Last
I'll
week
see
was
you on
most
Tuesday."
likely, yeah.
Yeah, fuck that.
You know, like, what a piece of garbage. What a piece of garbage. They found that, well, did they confirm it was her body?
They found her.
They found her, right? The other kid, they can't find him nowhere. You think he offed himself?
I mean,
If he was smart.
yeah. Why the fuck? Why are you gonna kill that girl? You know, they're so young. Like, what are you doing?
The whole killing thing, you know, is lost on us to begin with because, you know, we're not murderers.
What if he didn't do it?
It's highly improbable.
Of course
But-
it is, but what if he didn't do it?
Yeah, no, she could have just, like, fucked off and been like, fuck you, I'm leaving.
Yeah, and
you
he
know?
was like, you know what? Go fuck yourself.
Yeah, did
I'm
some
out.
cocky girl shit and was like, all right, find
Yeah.
your way out of here, ho.
So he's on his way back, and next thing you know, she's missing. He's like, yo, I didn't do anything to her.
But too late. Now you're the
But
guy.
you are
You've
the
already
guy.
been marked as murder. The moment she went missing, everyone was like, he murdered her.
So what would you do if you didn't murder her? Would you try and leave? Because you know you're gonna get pinned for it.
You gotta do something, right? You gotta try to live.
You would want to live in a cage? You're gonna get the fuck out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying the guy is innocent. He probably is guilty, but I'm saying it got. What if he did not do it? Like I would get the fuck out too, though.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to do time that I didn't. You know.
And he's gonna be locked up no matter what.
Of course he is.
Like even if you're gonna be held for questioning and like
yeah.
he's the prime suspect. You know what I mean? So he's gonna see a little bit of jail time regardless.
Yeah.
I don't know. You know, because you're like, who has that joke? I think it's Patrice, where he's like, my girl's missing. I don't know if I report her yet. Like, is it enough time? You know, because he knows like I'm gonna be the main suspect.
Yeah.
You know, but he's got this whole bit about that. So, here's looks like we can't read this one. Well, maybe I can get around these things here.
What is it?
I think Jess sent. A team of doctors has documented what they have called a curious case of rectal ejaculation. A 33-year-old man sought medical attention after 5 days of pain in his testicles. This turned out to be the latest in a long line of problems in the general area. For the last 2 years, he had been passing gas in his urine, farting through his piss.
What?
Yeah. Urinating fecal matter, shitting through his piss. Oh, my God. And passing substantial amount of urine and semen from his rectum, which means shitting it out.
Yeah.
There isn't even a fancy medical word for it. That's how rare it is.
That's fucking sick.
All in all, liquids, solids, and gases were not going out the passage they traditionally emerge from. Long before the pain in his treatment. What caused this? He had a swollen testicle, signs of problems on his rectal wall.
If this was real, like I don't know, man. That would be crazy. You can't piss crap though. It's not like you can do a turd out your pee hole.
Oh wait, he had been in a 3-week coma following cocaine and phencyclidine intoxication. During the hospital stay, he was fitted with a Foley catheter, during which the injury was likely caused. So this is from a catheter. He's got a lawsuit on his hands here.
Wow.
He's got a major lawsuit on his hands here. I'd be suing the shit out of them, literally. Fucking pissing shit.
What did they do? Cross the wires? I don't understand.
You're like, think about it. You can't even get with a chick. Every time you come, there's fucking shit and fucking just nastiness coming out of your dick.
Yeah. I would have her swallow.
That's life.
Out of my butthole.
That's life altering. Like,
yeah. No, she would swallow out of my butthole. That's what I would do.
That is just.
I would come right in her face and mouth.
But like
which means she be eating my butt.
But yeah.
Sorry,
no,
but you gotta do it, all right? It's fucking you know. It's time for you to
wiping though's got to be a lot easier.
Yeah.
You know, you spend a lot of time wiping sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, one of those like nasty shits where you got like your 15 papers in and you still looks like it's paper number 2 on a normal shit.
Yeah, but having the poop come out of your pee hole is a clean poop.
Is it though?
Yes.
I don't think you're getting it all out.
No, I mean it should be a clean.
There's no way.
A clean drop off.
I mean, for someone like you who sounds, on the regular, a poop would probably come out very smoothly through your pee hole. But for most of us normal people who don't, have gaping urethras, that would be a problem for us, Rich.
Well, you should have stretched it.
Yeah.
Listen, Josh, we're not taking your call, all right? So go get lost somewhere,
man.
all right?
You just have shitty kids.
Yeah, can you imagine?
Ugh.
Oh my God, that would be really bad.
Everyone thinks you're gay because you constantly, you leave the bathroom and there's just fucking cum in the toilet every time. They think you're shitting cum out all the time.
Yeah.
Well, you are shitting cum out, but, for a medical reason. First time ever. Not like Richie and the boys.
Yeah. We call it cruising.
You know that joke?
No, what is it?
It's four gay guys in a hot tub, and all of a sudden some bubbles come up and a glob of cum. And one of the guys looks around and goes, "All right, who farted?" Took you a second.
Well, I mean, obviously,
It's gross. It's gross. I forgot where I heard that. Probably
Why is it so humid in here?
because the air's not on, the fan's not on.
If you know we're
The
doing a show,
dehue's
why don't
off.
you have this coming? You know what I'm saying?
We're down here for 45 minutes. It
I know,
doesn't
but
bother me.
have a little hospitality.
Yeah, you'll survive. You'll survive. Right? Am I right? Will you
I
survive?
guess, but I mean, making it more comfortable for me would be nice.
Your
too.
comfort's not my concern whatsoever. Honestly, like
should
No, honestly, I didn't think of it. I just didn't come down here today and really do anything.
Yeah.
So, big news in the vampire world. Turns out Elvira's a lesbian. She's been with some chick for like 19 years.
Really?
Yeah.
I loved Elvira growing up.
She's probably the reason I like boobs so much.
Yeah, definitely.
When
Yeah.
I was a young kid, Elvira's boobs were just fucking
Everything.
always out there, and you were like, wow, those are
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah, she used to. What is it? She used to host those Saturday night things, right?
Yeah, she would do the creature features.
Up all night type of thing.
Yeah, but more like spooky and campy, weird.
Yeah, yeah. But they were fun things to throw on when you didn't have anything else to watch.
Yeah. Remember her movie?
Yeah.
With Mrs. Poole was in it. That lady with the red hair.
Yeah.
Rooney's secretary.
Yes.
She was Mrs. Poole in the Hogan family. Remember the Hogan family?
No.
It's where Jason Bateman really made his bones. But I used to watch the Hogan family, and she was Mrs. Poole, the next door neighbor, the fat, funny, quirky next door neighbor.
Do you have to say the word fat?
Well, she was fat.
Big boned.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
We're on a network that we can speak our freedoms here, Rich. As long as we don't use certain,
Yeah.
words. There's really like 3 words that we can't say. But other than that, we're allowed to speak our freedom here, Rich. That's why
Yeah.
we love Vinny Rue and the gang.
Yeah.
Shout out Fat Miss Poole.
With your bad back, you shouldn't be throwing anybody at all.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. That's why she's fat, though.
I hurt
Bad
my back last week.
Can't exercise. You told us last week.
Yeah.
And I made a gay joke.
Yeah, but
If you recall.
it's finally getting better. It's what a fucking thing hurting your back. It cripples you and hinders you on every level. You're late for everything. It just sucks.
Yeah. We went to a comedy show over the weekend.
So much fun.
The space, though, probably wasn't comfortable for you because as a big guy, you crammed in those places.
Yeah.
They cram you in there.
How the fuck did you get front row like that?
I do it every time.
Really?
I've been on the stage like that. I did it with Jim Jeffries at Caroline's. I did it with Florentine, the same venue.
I don't understand. What are you saying? Because you have a big party you're doing it, or?
No, I don't. For some reason, they just put me up front, me and Jess, all the time. Probably because Jess is, like a thing that they know the comics will comment on.
Yeah.
Because usually, when we go out, her boobs are prevalent.
Do you say something like we want front?
No, they always ask us. They go, "Do you want to sit up front? Do you mind if you're up front?" We go, "No, not at all."
Yeah.
Like people don't want to sit there.
Really?
It's because you are gonna be.
Yeah, you got picked on. I got picked on.
Yeah. You got hit a couple times.
Yeah.
You got hit a couple times. One of my favorite lines of the night was when they spoke to the guy next to you, behind you, and he goes, "You liking the show?" And he's like, "Yeah." He goes, "Really? Because you talked through 85% of it."
Yes. It was fun.
But it was a good time. We saw Big J Okerson
Yeah.
and a bunch of other comics.
The food there was incredible.
Yeah, they got good food at Governor's.
I got there. I'm like, yo, I'm so hungry. Like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah.
And then they had like a drink menu. I'm like, I hope they have food there. And then they brought out the food, and the fucking food was incredible.
Yeah, the food is really good there.
I was taken back by it. I mean, I expected them to have a couple bar food type of stuff, and they had a
have
whole
you never
menu.
been to Governor's?
No.
No, they've been around a while.
Enjoy that. Next time you go, let me know again.
Yeah,
I
we're
like
doing
that.
Tracy in January right here.
Yeah.
Got the one right here.
Yeah. All
It's
right.
the same type of the thing.
Yeah, I've been to that once or twice before. I would love to go again. So
yeah, we're
let me
doing
know.
Tracy Morgan, January 7th. We're
Yeah.
gonna be there. So, but yeah, it's always a good time. You're guaranteed a good night. You laugh, you have a couple of drinks, you
Yeah.
eat, and you leave on a high.
Yeah.
You know, you never leave those places mad.
No.
You always leave happy, laughing,
I
and
had
if you're with good people, you know, it's good.
Yeah, I had a great night. I loved it.
And we had a solid crew with us, so it was a good time. It was a good time. Nick Diaz is coming back after a very long hiatus.
This is huge, man.
Fighting Robbie Lawler.
No, I remember like me and you having conversations about Diaz.
I think Nate's the better Diaz.
Okay, do you still not like Nick or Nate or?
I like Nate. There's something about Nick's face I just don't like.
But you can appreciate his.
Oh, I do. I watch his fights.
Yeah.
You know, I like to not like him. You know what I mean?
He's so entertaining.
No, yeah, I agree. I agree, but I just don't like his face.
You know that, like, he doesn't put a boring show on.
No, that's why I'm excited for him. And Robbie Lawler doesn't either.
Yeah.
This should be one hell of a fight.
Have you watched that first fight lately?
Not lately, but there have been clips on Instagram. You know, I didn't watch the whole fight, but I've been seeing clips here and there of it.
Who do you want to win that fight?
I don't have a horse in it, honestly. I honestly would probably want Nick to win just because he's been out for so long, and you know,
Yeah.
it's nice to see a comeback like that.
Of course, yeah.
So
Now I heard something. I heard something that was whispered about a prediction, kind of a call out, as if you may. If he beats Robbie Lawler like in like epic fashion,
yeah,
who he's gonna call out?
who's he calling out?
Who do you think it is?
GSP.
No,
Who?
he's calling out Khabib.
Khabib.
Yeah,
What?
that's what I heard through the grapevine.
Khabib will house him.
You know he's fucking nasty though.
Yeah, but he hasn't fought in 7 years, and the UFC was a whole different game when he was fighting.
Yeah,
It was a whole different sport.
yeah. But you know
That sport evolves so quickly.
Of course. But he does know how to throw down his jiu-jitsu. He's always practicing.
Yeah.
And he's always in shape.
But practicing and being in front of 20,000 people, you know, pressure on against the top guy ever.
Somebody like Bisping says that ring rust won't be a factor for somebody like him.
Well, we'll see.
You know?
We'll see.
I mean, do you think ring rust would be a factor for him? I really don't see it.
I don't know. He's a great athlete.
Yeah.
He does those decathlons and shit.
Yeah.
You know, he's a phenomenal athlete. We'll see. We'll see.
It's interesting.
You know, and
won't
he's
be
older.
boring.
He might have lost a step.
Yeah.
You know, that
we
that
will
happens.
see. I mean, I have high hopes for him. You
You
know?
ever see Jaws 2?
Of course.
We were watching it the other day, and my entire family was rooting for that one girl to die. You know the one. The one who's constantly just screaming the whole time.
Okay.
Just doesn't shut up.
Which one is that?
You know the one. I'll show you.
Show me.
Oh my God, she's unbearable.
Yeah.
She doesn't die, unfortunately.
She doesn't.
But we were rooting for her till. Like, I knew she wasn't gonna.
Yeah,
The kids
yeah.
haven't seen it,
Yeah.
so you know I didn't want to spoil the surprise. But she's so irritating.
Drinks in New York City are about $12.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is right. And last time I checked, they were about 12. Yeah, $12 to $15, depending where you go.
Let's see.
Yeah, Nate can't fight. Nate will get cut. The fight will stop, and you guys will be disappointed.
Yeah, Nate's cut's problem. That's the main thing.
He can't hold his mud.
Is Jaws 2 an underrated sequel? I think it's a phenomenal film. I like
Yeah,
Jaws 2.
there's better part 2s out there.
Name them.
What do you mean?
Name some. Halloween 2, I'd put over Jaws 2.
Yeah.
Both of them, Rob Zombies and the original.
Yeah. Rocky 2.
Oh, yeah, Rocky 2 for sure. Godfather 2, possibly. Possibly. Why do they not have a picture of this one girl I want you to see?
Escape from New York. Wait, was Escape from L.A. the first?
Escape from L.A. is not better than Escape from New York, dude. Be serious.
Escape from New York was the first one.
Yeah, with
Oh,
Donald
yeah.
Pleasance as
Yeah,
the
no,
president.
that
This
doesn't
girl.
count. Oh, yeah, fuck her.
She's always shivering.
Yeah.
She's always cold.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Screaming nonstop. She's just a burden. I would have liked to accidentally been like, whoops, Tina fell in. You
Yeah.
know, my bad, guys. Because she was a handful. She really was. Oh, man. Bad news, Rich.
What?
Bad news. The cinnamon buns have been burnt.
Get the fuck out
the
of here.
cinnamon
How the fuck do you
buns.
burn cinnamon buns?
Karate Kid 2 better than 1?
Hell no. Stop it right now.
That's kind of
2 is the
pushing it.
weak link out of all of them. 3, 1.
Whoa, dude. Come on. 3 is fun. 2 is better than 3.
No, it's not.
Yes, those progressively get
Are you-
worse as
are
they
you-
go on.
You're joking.
I'm
right?
not.
Bad Boy Barnes is one of the best characters ever, bro.
Yeah,
And
but the
same with
whole
Terry Silver.
Okinawa thing and the mean guy and then Sato and how crazy he is.
No, I understand.
Like,
It's a great sequel, but come on. 3 is I don't know. I like 3. I really like 3.
3's all right. I mean, I'll watch it if it's on. You know, I'm not
Back to the
shutting it
Future
off.
2
No, over 1.
over 1. People would say that because of the simple fact of like the sneakers and
And they
like,
go to the future.
Yeah, they
Everyone
go to
wanted
the
to see the
future.
future. I
what do
put
you
3
mean?
over all of them. You call me crazy.
I love
I'm
the
kidding.
cowboy one.
I like it, but I don't. It's definitely the least favorite of the 3.
Which one is the best?
I like 1 the best. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to my Back to the Future. I love the original. It's one of those films I can watch over and over again. I can never get sick of it.
If rewatchable for me, number 2 is more rewatchable.
Really,
Yeah,
really.
number 2 is more rewatchable. Yeah.
Did you watch the Ted movies ever?
Which one?
Ted?
Yeah, but I only watched them once, and that was
Really?
it. I put them down.
Is Freddy's Dead a good movie? Freddy's Dead is was billed as the final nightmare.
It was
They-
the one with the 3D glasses.
Yeah, they even had a funeral for Freddy out in California. It was, I believe, it was even televised somewhere, like on MTV or something.
I really liked it.
And you know, looking back on it, people now are going, "Was it good?" And I liked it at the time,
Yeah.
but I was 9 years old. It came out on my birthday.
Johnny Depp made a cameo, if you remember.
Yeah, in the "Don't Do Drugs" commercial.
Yes, great scene by the
Yeah,
way.
it came
Great
out
scene.
on my birthday, 1991. I was 9, and I went to the movie theaters to go see it.
That has to hold a special place in your heart. And you have what's
And
his
there
face
was-
with the chalkboard?
Oh, that put Carlos.
Oh,
I love that part. The
Carlos.
video game
Yeah.
where the kid gets trapped in the video
Awesome.
game.
Be
Roseanne
like
and
me.
Tom
Be like
Arnold.
me.
Yeah, Roseanne and
Yes.
Tom Arnold is super weird.
Epic scenes.
I love it. I think it's a great movie. When
Me
he's
too.
the witch.
Yes.
Yeah,
I love it.
Yeah, yeah. What else? Oh, he the bed of nails. Remember, and he's like the
Oh, yes.
coyote.
Yo, what a great movie,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. People shit all over that movie. I really enjoy it.
I love it.
I really enjoyed it. If Freddy went out that way, if that was the end of Freddy, it wouldn't have been, in my eyes, bad.
Yeah.
I think it would have been totally fine.
Yeah.
The new Nightmare is awesome though. The Wes Craven's New Nightmare, where it's Heather, but it's
yes.
Heather in real life
Yes.
and her son, and
Yeah.
it's that little kid from Pet Cemetery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gage.
Yep, that kid's a creep in a lot of things.
Yeah.
Know who's a creep? The kid in 5,
Oh my God, who?
Alice's kid,
Yeah, his name was Jacob.
Jacob.
What a little. I hated that
Oh,
kid.
that kid in anything you seen him in, you
Oh,
always
I
hated him.
fucking hated
He was such a
him.
creepy looking little
Yeah,
kid.
with his eyes. I fucking
Yeah.
hate that kid.
Wasn't he in Children of the Corn?
He probably was. I
think he
fucking
was.
hated that face. That fucking face. I hated.
He had
him.
those eyes, those black underneath
Yeah.
his eyes.
He looked like he was doing dope at like 6.
Yeah, and he had a gap tooth too.
Yeah.
You really wanted to just smack this
Fucking
little
punch him
kid.
right in his fucking dumb.
I
Stupid
always
face.
hated him. I wanted to bully him as a kid.
I always liked the Rick karate scene. With the
In part
anything,
4,
anything.
it's
with
fucking
that scene,
unbelievable.
fucking awesome. Scene,
One of the best
man.
scenes ever.
Yeah.
It really is. And he does the
Yeah, with the Dramarama song in the background. That shit was fucking
But when he
dope.
goes in the elevator and the elevator gets all crazy and then he comes out and it's all like
Yes.
nice and Japanesey.
Yeah,
It's a fucking great scene. I love 4. 4 is probably my favorite Nightmare on Elm Street.
I love all of them.
I really like 4.
The only thing I liked about 2 really was because the 2 is the gay one.
Yeah, but Freddy was badass.
Freddy was badass, and I love the pool scene.
The pool scene makes up for the whole movie.
Yeah,
That pool scene is arguably the best scene Freddy Krueger ever has done.
yeah, fucking awesome,
Yeah.
epic scene.
Yeah.
And just that whole series I grew up on as a kid, like you.
Yeah.
You know, like when a new one would come out, it was like a Tyson fight. It was like,
Yeah, you
holy
couldn't
shit,
wait.
new Freddy, holy shit.
I remember seeing Halloween 6, Curse of Michael Myers at Brookhaven.
Mm.
I was in 6th grade, 7th grade.
That's got to be like so.
And this was like when you would go and
wow.
you'd get dropped off, you'd sneak in,
Yeah.
you'd buy a ticket for another movie. But Brookhaven stopped giving a fuck. We were just getting to, we were like, yeah, Halloween.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
those new movies like that. They were such a spectacle and like I don't know.
That's why I miss Brookhaven. Brookhaven was a wide open.
Yeah. Even like Saw like that was pretty cool in the beginning.
Yeah.
When they were putting out like new like Saw 2, because Saw 2 was really good.
Yeah.
You know, and especially when it first came out.
But think about that. Now that I bring it up, remember how Brookhaven was set up? You could see everything. The whole entrance was a huge open entrance. The games were over here. There was posters, and then there was 2 concession things.
Yeah.
Remember? But it was like a common area. Like it was almost like, where now you look at every movie theater, everything's boxed off and cut off, and, nothing's open. You can't see anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, right?
Yeah. You know.
Brookhaven was the shit. Comac was like that, too, where it had that big open feel to it.
Roseanne new TV show. They already tried that, but they kicked Roseanne off.
Oh, she's got another one, we're saying?
I don't know. I guess. Huh.
Well, good for her.
Yeah.
Good. I remember seeing Sandlot in Brookhaven. I remember I used to smoke weed in the woods behind Brookhaven, too.
Yeah, Sandlot was a great movie.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know?
Good summer film.
Yeah.
Good
That
summer film.
like Little Giants. Little Giants was fun, too.
Little Giants is all right.
It's not as good as Sandlot.
Yeah, no, it's not even close to as good as Sandlot. Derek Jeter got into the Hall of Fame. One guy voted against him. Like,
Really?
who's that? Who are you?
Yeah, what an
That guy should be thrown out of the voting thing.
Yeah, why would you vote against that?
Like, who votes against Derek Jeter? Really?
So stupid. Who is that?
I don't know. It's anonymous, I believe. Like, they don't let you know who it is.
That's stupid.
But, like, as far as the
That's a
committee's
fucking
concerned, as far as the committee's concerned, you should be fucking heave-hoed out of it.
Who are the people that are voting them allowed to be in or not be in?
Like sports writers.
So they're not players.
Probably not. Maybe a handful of them
Like,
are
who the fuck are
ex-players who
you?
got into sports writing.
Who the fuck are you? God, what the fuck?
Yeah, no, you hear things like that and you go, that's just fucking crazy. Like,
T2 as a sequel.
It blows away the original.
I really like Terminator 1, though.
Do you?
I really do.
It's a tough,
You have
tough
to
watch
rewatch
for
it.
me.
Rewatch it,
I
though.
have several times. It's a tough watch for me.
Yeah.
It's like an American Werewolf in London. Like, people love it, and I try to like it, and I'm like, I just can't like it. It's just not, the last time I watched it, Anna's never seen it, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I haven't watched it in forever. I don't know the movie like that. I maybe watched it once or twice before.
Yeah.
So we're watching it, and it gets to the end, and the whole end's in a fucking porno theater. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Because now it's just like going in between people getting in just porno. I'm like, my God. I'm like, talk about awkward. You know what I mean?
Oh, my God.
I'm like, all right, note to self. Don't watch this one in a few years with Tina.
Oh, my God.
But, yeah. Drake had 9 out of the 10 top Billboard spots.
Really?
Something like that.
Yo, he's nasty.
And, people are like, he's bigger than Jackson. Is he, though? Or is it that music is that bad that one guy could... No, Rich, hold up. Hold up.
Yeah.
Because what music is out there that's contesting this guy, that when he drops a new album, you get people that like, especially now how music's bought, that you can, literally, like, people can go out there and buy every song singly on purpose.
Yeah.
Just to boost the you know what I mean?
I like his songs, man. I really do.
There's not a world, though, where this person should be being compared to the likes of Michael Jackson, the Beatles. It's just not. The music talent that he's competing against is substantially inferior to what Michael Jackson and the Beatles were up against.
Yeah.
I mean, night and day difference. We're talking. The variety of music that they had to contend with. He only has to contend with the same type of music he's doing. Pop rap music.
Yeah.
That's all there is.
I understand. I get it. You don't like a lot of the stuff today.
Yeah.
I mean, you're older. You're not down. You don't understand today's music.
There's nothing out there.
I know, but you really don't listen to today's
My
music.
daughter does, and she doesn't really show me much. I'm like, what is that? And she's like, nothing. I really listen to older stuff.
Yeah.
She's 22.
Yeah. No, I know. But at 22, we were listening to new music at that time because it was still good.
Yeah, because there was new music worth listening to. Nowadays, what is it? BTS,
Yeah.
a bunch of Korean
All right, well,
kids.
regardless, Drake fans all pee sitting down. How the fuck do you know I pee sitting down?
Exactly. Thank you, Frankie. He's terrible. He's not good,
He's not terrible. Stop.
and he has ghostwriters.
Maybe. Who the fuck knows? But all I know is that Drake is not bad. He actually has a lot of good songs under his belt.
I agree to disagree.
All right.
I think he stinks. I don't like him.
He stinks.
Drake is just smart with better lawyers. What does that mean?
Yeah, what the fuck? Who is that?
Anthony
that?
Anthony Witt. I don't know what that means. Is
Anthony, somebody suspend Anthony Witt off the channel for 3 minutes.
Derek
please.
Jeter probably banged that guy's girlfriend.
Probably.
You're probably right. He most likely did. What's happening? There was some idiot rapper I saw who implanted chains into his head. Did you see this guy?
No.
He I don't know if it's real or not. Let's look it up here. I'll show you the guy. And if it was, like, talk about a field day of robbing this guy, just running past him and yanking one of these fucking things out of his head. Yeah, look. Here's the
This song with with Drake and Chris Brown was really good. I like that song.
what is his name again? Is this it? Here we go.
The song with Drake and Baby, Little Baby.
You see that?
Who is that?
I don't know. Some new rapper.
Oh my god.
Now this guy, he got these things implanted in his head that he attaches chains to his fucking head,
Yeah.
and it's his hair. Now, like I said, like you just run up and just yank him.
Yeah.
It's fucking like a party, you know,
Yeah.
like a game at a party. Run by and snatch the chain off old dummy's head.
I'll give you a few things that there's people that make it in the music business and the music industry because they have tattoos on their face and they have different hair
Like Tekashi.
and they suck.
Yeah, like Tekashi.
I get what you're saying. I get it.
There's
I
a
get it.
lot of them,
But
though.
that's not Drake though.
But these are the ones. I'm not saying that's him.
I understand that's what he's going up against and
Yeah.
why he sounds better than everybody.
But
I
that's
get
my
it.
point, though. Like when you're the diamond in the pile of shit,
Yeah.
it's pretty easy to fucking.
Well, why can't you just be like, listen, out of all this shitty music, he's the guy.
Because I don't like his music either.
Yeah. I don't
That's
know.
why.
I think it's pretty good.
You think it's pretty good?
I could put on songs that are pretty good, yeah. That he put out in the past year. And I like some of the new music out. I'm not a guy that doesn't listen to all the, I listen to some of the new music. I don't have a problem with it. I used to have a problem with it. And then I was like, you know what? I got to let it go as far as like me being the guy that doesn't listen to it and saying, oh, this music ain't like what it used to be like when I was growing up. Like, I let that whole shit go. And I really just base the music on whether or not I like it or not. And that's it. And some of it isn't bad.
Movies as a kid I liked that I don't like as an adult: E.T., Ferris Bueller, The Goonies, Harry and the Hendersons, Look Who's Talking, The Never-Ending Story, Weekend at Bernie's, Teen Wolf. What do you think?
Teen Wolf 1 or 2?
Both. Both. What do you think of that, Rich? Yeah, I just threw that at you.
Yeah.
You probably like all those movies.
I can understand E.T.
E.T.'s god awful.
Yeah.
I want him. I'm rooting for the bad guys in that movie. Kill that fucker.
What is the other one you said? No.
Ferris Bueller.
Why not? Why not Ferris Bueller?
Now watching it bores me.
Yeah. Just One of the Guys is one of the greatest 80s movies of all time.
I'd rather watch that probably than Ferris Bueller.
Of course.
Yeah.
Just One of the Guys is a fucking great 80s movie.
The Goonies. I've gone on about how I'm not the biggest fan of the Goonies.
Goonies was so fun though watching.
There's a lot of downtime. There's a
Yeah,
lot of
but, like,
downtime.
I don't know, just finding that jewelry, just finding the jewels and shit, and like meanwhile they have to leave because their parents can't afford it, and they're like saving their parents' livelihood. Like that's fucking dope.
Yeah,
It's pretty cool.
I guess.
And you know what I liked about the Goonies a lot? them like finding like that pirate stuff, like all the old pirate shit on and the whole ship itself was a whole treasure. Like I would love to find like something old like that, you know, like
Yeah, of course.
you know, that's like a time capsule.
Yeah, and also I'd be a millionaire.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course. But I'm saying like
I'd
that
also
whole-
like to have a very stereotypical Asian kid with me too. You know. Oh, stick juice, stick juice, stick juice.
Oh, shit.
Dr. Jones, Dr. Jones. Same kid.
Yeah.
Harry and the Hendersons,
What a shitty movie.
right?
Uh-huh.
My wife loves that movie. She always suggests to put it on. I'm like, oh, God. I know the kids enjoy it, so I suffer through it. But it's not a good movie. And Lithgow's the man. I love me some John Lithgow. Look Who's Talking.
I like Look Who's Talking 1. I think it's good.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, something else I realized, too. I'm hitting the later seasons into Cheers. Kirstie Alley, a lot prettier when I was younger than she is as an adult.
Of course.
Like, I look at her now, and I'm like, nah, you're not
No
pretty
shit.
like
When
that.
she was on Cheers, she was a fucking piece.
No, that's what I'm seeing her on, and that's what I'm saying. As an adult now, looking at her, I'm going, not as hot as I thought you were when I was a kid. Like, when I was a kid, I thought she was much hotter. Like, in my head, I was like, she's a
but-
smoke show.
You see what she looks like now, and you're like, oh, nothing's gonna come of
Also,
this.
you ready? Want me to blow your mind?
Good.
Cliff in Cheers?
Cliff. Which one is Cliff?
Cliff. The
mailman?
The mailman.
Okay, yeah.
That guy, like, he's not that much older than you.
I was just saying this the other day.
Dude.
Yo, they were...
I'm looking at this. Ted Danson is like the same age as I am right now.
Yes.
In like season 8, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Yes. Fucking Tony Soprano
Like, these
was
guys
40.
look like shit.
Was my age in The Sopranos.
Yeah, they
And it's like, yo, what the fuck? Why do these people look so fucking
look
old?
so old. I don't know.
Old.
I don't know.
Crazy old.
Dude, even like Woody. Woody's only like 27. He looks like he's in his 30s.
Dude, so old. I don't know. I see some of these people, and they were like, in the like 70s and 80s, they did not pick for good looks. That's for sure.
No. And Ted Danson, it blows my mind that he's like this playboy on the show. I look at him, I'm like, why would anyone be interested in this guy?
Like, it's just fucking,
I'm like, he's a
just
doofus.
Yeah.
What?
It's weird. It's
He's
so
a
weird.
gangly fucking loser.
It's such a weird thing when you see that.
But he's like this
Yeah.
ladies man in Cheers.
Yeah.
And, you know, I watch it and I'm like, good for you, Sam Malone.
Yeah.
But, you know, realistically, I'm going, there's no way this guy would be a
No.
coos hound.
No,
like,
not
not a
at
chance
all.
in the fucking world.
Yeah, it's just weird.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they picked him out of all people.
They don't look young at all. It's just such a fucking weird
Dude,
thing.
Kramer is younger than me.
Really?
Like, yeah, like when the show ended, I think he was about my age.
Oh my god.
And he looks like he's 50 from the moment he fucking rolls in.
I like who's the guy that was in Taxi? Norm?
Norm, no, he wasn't in Taxi.
He wasn't in Taxi?
Norm, no.
Norm wasn't in
I don't
Taxi.
think any of them were in Taxi. I think you're talking shit, son.
Really?
Yeah.
I like Norm though. Norm's cool.
Yeah, Norm's good. Woody's good.
Yeah.
Woody's fucking amazing. Like he you know, after Coach died, he really.
Yeah. And Woody Harrelson and Matthew McConaughey. Them two fucking guys, man.
Yeah, I love them.
Fucking
You ever see
awesome,
that
man.
movie with is it Woody Harrelson and Kevin Bacon, Cop Car? Kevin Bacon, Cop Car, where the kids steal his car.
No.
No, oh, it's a fucking great movie.
Is it?
Yeah, you gotta watch that one day.
I've been watching some good horrors. I forgot what the fuck the name is on them. Squid Games being one of the series. Really good. It's
Oh,
a
is that Korean one on
Insane.
Netflix? That's in my list. I just put it in yesterday.
Pretty
I
crazy,
want to check
yeah.
that out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's some good upcoming movies coming out from
We got next
from
week.
quarantine that some of these movies I'm telling you horror is gonna
Yeah. Oh,
peak.
because people were in a weird place.
Bro, horror is gonna peak.
You're gonna get a
soon,
lot of
man.
sci-fi horror.
But I'm telling you, they're gonna be good movies.
Yeah, yeah.
There's gonna be a lot of good
But,
movies coming out.
We got
so-
Many Saints in Newark next Friday. Not this
Really?
one, the one after.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. And then Halloween.
Yeah.
Halloween Kills October 15th, which they released a newer trailer this
That's
week
awesome.
for it, and I just can't wait.
Good,
I love
good.
that shit.
Awesome.
Let's see. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, the Lost Boys remake. Why? are you
Yeah. What
doing
is this about?
it? I don't know. They're doing it with the kid from Stranger Things, and
Yeah.
just-
I hope it's good, man.
It-
Don't do it if it's not gonna be good.
it'll be just teenage bullshit. You
You
know,
think so?
like the
They've been doing
original
remakes
was
pretty good,
teenage
though.
bullshit, but it was like not. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I don't know.
Yeah, but that was at a time then where they weren't, when it
Where they
wasn't
let
oversaturated.
Kids, where they let
When it
kids
was-
be adults too. Where
Yeah.
like kids would curse.
Yeah,
and
like
kids
smoke cigarettes.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
steal their parents' car and try and get laid.
And call their friend the F word.
And do fun things. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. They put on such a show that makes things such a stretch and try to be so cool with it. I don't know. It's just a different world.
They just want to live off the name, and they know the parents will talk about it, and the kids will go, "Oh, that's that thing my parents watched when they were a kid."
Yeah.
And then it is what it is. All right, guys, that's it. I don't know what to promote for Russo. I don't know what's going on. So just we love Vince. I'll tell you that. Shout out Jeff Lane and everybody over at the brand. Shout out Opie Radio. Go to opieradio.com or Opie Radio on any form of social media. And actually today, too, shout out to a very special person to the Super Ugly Show. We lost him 2 years ago. A very dear friend of the show, dear friend of mine and Richie's. We love him to death. We miss him even more. Our good buddy, Chef Carl Ruiz. Rest in peace, buddy. Hashtag Ruizing. We love that guy. We miss him all the time. And Statement Games. You like that? I give the heartfelt death thing, and then hey, Statement Games. Head over to statementgames.com right now. Go place your prop bets.
And do it naked.
Yeah, and do it naked. All right, that's it. We'll see you next Tuesday.